Okay, all right. I'm going to assume that we're live now. What's up? I'm Shredberg. I'm here with Chai Kitty. You may know him from such speedruns as Hopico, Lawnmower, what else?
I don't know, maybe Celeste.
Don't know what that is. But yeah, he's going to be helping me with commentary.
This is also Eat Girl. I mean, Shredberg, you left out that I am actually the world record holder for the speedrun that you're about to do.
Yeah, for now. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'll give a countdown here. Time actually starts on the first movement, so I'm going to select the file as I start the countdown. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so Eat Girl is a game that's like very similar to Pac-Man, but as long as I don't hit a boundary, I'm going to like keep building speed until I'm at max speed. Once you're at a max speed, you want to keep that and chain it through across every single level. Oh gosh. There's these things. They're like ghost things. I think Chai calls them Greglings.
Yep, Greglings.
That name will make more sense in a bit. But okay, so these guys are like all RNG. This level's not that bad because there's only one of them. But there's some future levels that will mess you up. Oh crap. I should be fine there. So you want to get P-Speed to build or break these boxes that are going to be across the levels. This one right here is like, that's the whole point of it. Oh, at this beginning one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you'll notice too as well, Shredberg, he's trying to play carefully. Given where the worms are moving, they're on set cycles. So like the one on the inner ring, for example, is always going to travel around the inner ring, and the one on the outer, always around the outer. And so if you like, basically the speed at which you're going to be able to clear these rooms is kind of based on just how well you can play against those cycles. So like if you lose a little bit of time, you might end up losing a lot more just because you're gonna have to wait for some of the worms.
Oh gosh, speaking of waiting for the worms, oh no. Oh god. This level, so the first probably 3 levels,
a very hard level, yeah,
are really tough. And so that one sort of went haywire at the beginning. That level's super cycle based. So if you mess up, you're just kind of off of it. This level is like the most RNG heavy level in the run. So this is the worst RNG you can get at the beginning. But this is not bad right here. Oh gosh, no. I tried not to lose my speed there, and then I did. Okay, please don't go down. Cool. No, don't.
Yeah, and then there's another mechanic that we didn't mention yet. You've probably seen, however, is that when Shredberg's moving, he can actually stop, just like stop moving, but retain all speed. And so it's basically like if you freeze yourself in time. It's called like the mechanic is called stop time, but everything else keeps moving. So it's really, you just stop yourself. But the main thing is like you can keep all your speed. So like if you're like waiting for a worm or something, you can just like stop in place, but not but like be able to come back up to max speed when you start moving again.
I'm hitting a lot of these walls. Oh no.
Yeah. It's like that's where a lot of the difficulty in this run comes in, is just being able to take those turns without hitting the walls. It's very difficult.
This level in particular, this strat right here, is very important to not do it.
Yeah, so this one's of course also heavily based on the worms. If he can keep the fastest speed for the whole time, he can save a good amount.
I made a mistake, but it's fine. It's not a big deal.
That was a better spot to mess it up, at least.
Yeah. Oh gosh, nope. All right. Well, have no idea. Oh yeah. Oh, whoops. Yeah. It's one of these things in this game that when you die, it's like a big time loss. So that one. Hello? That one right there was like a huge one. Honestly, this is probably like, I'm not gonna say it's the last difficult level, but once I get past this level, I'm pretty comfortable with what happens next. I think that's a little bit because my strats are easier, but who knows?
Yeah, I definitely think the first 3 levels are the hardest for the any percent run.
Oh, whoops. Alright. I am glad to be out of worm food. What's the name of the level? I don't have any actual worm food, in case anyone's wondering.
That's good.
Alright, so this one right here, there's some boxes. I need to go into this level that's going to be up in the top, but I need to break some boxes early, because I already have the max speed, or someone called it...
exit the level, you don't have the speed left. So
Yeah, someone called it P-speed in my chat once when I was streaming it, and I've been... Oh gosh. Alright, this should be fine. I'm making a lot of, like, small mistakes here, which... Like...
the small mistakes really add up because you lose speed.
And then you're, like, thrown off, especially when, like, I'm not expecting any of these. Like, when I hit a wall and I, like, lose your speed, that actually is nice. Because you basically can just reset your brain to be like, okay. But when you accidentally miss a turn, it's kind of... I don't know, it gets confusing. Alright, this level is, like, super cycle-based. It's... In theory, it should be one of the easier ones, but... Oh, no.
Yeah, so here, if you can keep P-speed the whole time, you can actually, like, he could have gotten ahead of that worm there exiting the first area, and then same with all the other areas. It's about, I think it's about, like, an 8-second difference or so if you get all 3 of them versus none of them.
Yeah, it's a little bit less than 3 seconds per cycle, so I lost 6 seconds there, because I keep hitting walls.
Yeah, so you at least got the first one, or the second one, though.
Alright, now this is, like, inarguably the hardest level, actually. Micro life.
Yeah, this is a challenging one.
Alright, let's see if I can get it.
The strat here is super cool, though, when it's done right.
I should be fine. No, I'm not. Oh, gosh. Alright, that's a strat.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm behind this guy. I'll get
this room is all dependent on those worms.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I stopped time. Like, that's just the worst place to do it. The thing... Oh my goodness, whatever.
Dude. It's okay, maybe this time you'll get this room perfectly.
Yeah, no. Oh no. Oh gosh, I gotta wait behind the bug now. Or the worm. Alright, this one should be fine now. As long as I...
Yeah, I think you're only losing 1 cycle. So yeah, this room is ultimately based off of the worm movement in the center of the screen. So you want to try to do the first 2 phases such that once you enter this middle part, you need to be able to, like, enter through the top right as you did, and it's all dependent on where the worms are. So I think there, Shredberg only lost 1 cycle, so that was fine. It's actually, like, very hard to get to not lose a cycle there.
This level has, like, a faster strat, but it's really silly. I swear sometimes those, like, sun things, they, like, shoot earlier, and sometimes they shoot later.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
It's weird. Alright, so now,
We haven't
coming
figured
up,
out why yet.
it's the scariest boss
favorite
in the history of video games, and is given a name just as scary. Oh god. It's
Greg.
Yeah.
Greg is here. Oh no.
Okay.
Greg is here and he's chomping.
Oh gosh. Oh my god, how did I not die? No, please stop, Greg. Greg. No, oh, I turned into him.
Hey, that's okay. We get more Greg content.
More Greg content. Alright, it should be... Basically what happens with Greg is, like I said, there's... Like, Greg's... Actually, did I say? Greg's a bit random. I'm not sure entirely.
A little bit.
Yeah. You can normally... Oh gosh, that was stupid of me.
It's like, it's very specific based on how you move. Oh no.
Yeah, that was a bad play.
Yeah.
That was not the play. I actually was about to make the same mistake. No, Greg. Greg knows it's a marathon right now. He's... This is really mean.
Greg is really not cooperating right now.
He is really being mean. Greg, stop being a bully. No! Greg, move! Oh my god, Greg.
Greg Berg.
No. Oh my god.
Bro, Greg. Dude. Shredberg, you gotta show Greg who's boss here.
I gotta show him who's boss. Honestly, normally this level does not give me that many issues. Like, as long as you get past, like, the first one, it's normally pretty easy, because you can break a bunch of boxes. Greg, thank you.
See, here's the thing with this game though. It's like I feel like when you start messing up, it's just your mistakes snowball.
Yeah.
Really fast.
Definitely. For now though, like a lot of these levels have some fast strats, or not fast strats, some safe strats, I should say. And I'm just gonna take it safe here.
We vanquished Greg. For now.
Oh, whoops. That was dumb of me.
Oh yeah, I think you. Oops.
That's fine. Oh, whoops.
This is a tough level though.
You can actually, so if you go in the portals, like at the same time as the enemies, you'll be safe, which is what I did there. I thought I mistimed it, but I was actually like, it was perfect timing. That's used in a level that's not in this run, but it's actually like a super hype level. But it's one of those where like doing an all levels run or like 100% seems cool, but some of the levels in this game are really hard.
Yeah, also speaking of which, I don't think we mentioned there's actually like there's 32 levels total. You only need to do 17 of them to unlock the final level. Well, I guess not all of them are unlockable in your first playthrough. However, yeah, so there's plenty of levels you'll see that shredberg's skipping, and that's just because those ones take longer. So.
Oh, whoops! God, this level is like actually when I'm not playing super well right now. This is like, I won't say it's the easiest, but like there's just a consistent route through it.
Yeah, so the thing with this level is if you take the consistent route, you'll get it every time. But if you like bonk and lose speed or otherwise get off the, off the plan, then this level can be really hard.
This run is something.
It's okay, Shredberg, you got it.
It's my first time playing the game. Thanks for letting me in the blind run race. All right, so right here, I need to, before I go to the next level, I actually want to build speed right here. Let me get over here. So this level actually was not in the run for a bit because I took the route of the first person who ran the game, VIO. I just took their route, and I was like, that's good. And I tried this level once, and I was like, ooh, this level's scary. So I just didn't do it for a while, and then like just recently...
I think it was just on Saturday?
Yeah, it was something like that. I was looking like through, because there's a level that's like to the right of that called Free Fall that I really don't like because it's those Greglings.
Yeah, Greglings. All right, here, we're coming up on Greg's Revenge. Greg is back.
This is a level where you can really see the RNG of Greg.
Yeah, okay, this level is where the randomness of Greg really comes in as well, because Greg can actually also take the portals. And so sometimes he'll take the portals when you don't want him to, and then he'll like end up being in weird places that you weren't anticipating.
Greg. What? Greg? Excuse me?
Yeah, see, like sometimes that happens, like even though we always do this room the same way, you just hold right at the start, but like somehow Greg got
me. Greg, don't do that. Thank you. Thank God. All right, good thing Greg's over with,
in chat,
right?
His name is Greg.
So no more Greg.
Alright. Yeah, no more Greg. We're good.
Okay, well, that's... reset.
So now,
now
we're
back
on
to the map.
breakthrough.
I think I did that...
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember if it's my current PB or my one before that, but I actually exited the map there instead of retrying. This one you need P-speed there at the beginning to break these. Oh, whoops, that's not the correct... This route I just, did another strat for the other day, so...
yeah, I don't think I've seen this one yet. This room is pretty hard, especially if you don't have a plan, because these guys they move faster than you do in P speed, so you can't outrun them.
Yeah.
And if they hit you, you will die. So.
Oh gosh.
Okay, this is the other larger RNG level because it has more Greglings.
Okay.
But I think so that's pretty bad RNG there because you just have
at the beginning it was okay. Don't whatever. They both were over there.
This is really bad RNG.
No, you're not gonna. Okay, that's fine. I think no. It was not fine.
The thing with this one versus that other, oh my. Yeah, this one, when you get bad RNG for face first, it's just really bad.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you can get those guys. I don't know if I've done them before, but you can sort of bait them to chase you.
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
That was through the wall.
Yeah, you can still do it through the wall. I'm just not sure. It seems to me like the distance away where they'll chase you seems a bit random. I'm not entirely sure what makes them chase you. Like, I understand there's a proximity, but it seems like...
Yeah, because that time you were through the wall. Okay.
Alright. So I just got 2 levels to go.
Alright, What? Do you hear that noise?
That sounds like Greg, but we got rid of Greg. Okay.
There's like a chomping. Oh! Greg is here. What?
He's back.
Dude, he scared me.
Oh no. Alright.
Wow.
Alright, just go a couple times. You gotta wait. So these things, obviously, they grow over time. So you just gotta wait for it.
This is the only one that you really have to wait a while. Most of the other ones, it's pretty quick when you can jump in there.
Alright, so this is the last level.
Alright,
luckily, there's no enemies. Oh, whoops.
Except the wall.
Yeah, the wall is the hardest enemy of the game. Actually, this run proved that wrong.
Lose a lot of time here.
You can.
The way the speed buildup works is you gain speed faster when you're making turns, but because a lot of these you're just moving in a straight line. If you end up bonking the wall and then you just have to move in a straight line for the next 5 seconds or whatever, and you're not going at max speed, you won't build up to max speed very quickly.
Oh no. I need to route it out to see, because you can really quickly get P speed by just chaining together a bunch of direction changes. So it might actually be faster to, once you bonk on those walls, immediately do a few turns. So this run...
it'd be faster if you did it right.
Alright, that's time. That went poorly, but it's still a fun game. You guys should check it out. It's like a $5 game or something like that on itch. It's a really fun game as a speedrun, and especially casually. Yeah, so thanks for having me, guys. It's been great. Thanks for co-commentating, Chai Kitty.
Yeah, this was fun.
This unfortunately did not break Chai Kitty's world record. Very sad stuff.
Not today.
But we'll get him next time. Anyways, thanks, guys.